We're back to the grind in my household with, kids sports, our sports. So there's really about 2 weeks left to go in this. A topic that I'd like to get into today is like the busyness of life. It's funny how when our time frees up, how we figure out ways to fill it up, especially in this day and age. We're in a fast-paced society, things like phones, technology. There's a lot of ways we can fill up our time, and there's a pretty good chance that you stay as busy as I do, especially if you figure out ways to fill it up, with friends, family, whatever. How healthy is that? Well, it really just depends on who you want to be and where you want to go. And so what I'd like to talk about is how much you take on your plate. If your plate gets too big, that's when stress comes in, and especially when you're trying to say train. And specifically with Samson, for me, I've kind of had to take that priority down because other things have a higher priority in my life. When you're overly busy, it's hard to find balance just because you're trying to juggle too many things, they say. That's what's most important when you're trying to say live a balanced life is, not getting too full of a plate or trying to put too many things at the top, because it can be very stressful. Try and focus on one thing at a time. And it's okay to say no. It's okay, to not take so many roles on. So it can be hard when you're trying to make a health and wellness goal, to kind of fit that in. Something I've struggled with in 10 years of health and fitness is to be balanced. And by that, I mean my physical, psychological, and spiritual state to kind of be working in harmony together, where one doesn't get the priority over another. So to me, the ultimate way to reduce stress, anxiety, worry, negative emotions like that is to, just keep it simple. Keep your life basic. Keep your life free from too many things and too many responsibilities if you can. It's kind of funny when you look back, hundreds and even thousands of years ago, was life simpler, and you kind of think it was. There wasn't all the things we have today, but at the same time, they had to work a lot harder for the modern conveniences we have with like food, let's say, or using the restroom, amenities that we have that we take for granted. Just be thankful and, grateful of all the modern technology and some of the luxuries we have that they haven't had in the past. Yeah, maybe life was a little bit simpler, but at the same time, I like where I'm at today. And I think someone coming from the past into today's world wouldn't be able to survive just because it's so different. So really, society and culture has made a huge change over time. And I think the biggest thing and biggest jump that's happened in history is how much we take on. And you only have so much time. Like I've said, you have 24 hours in a day. And it's something that, if you can find balance, and we say like work-life balance and things like that, that's, I think, the ultimate way to be successful in the long term of your life journey. And that's really what this is all about, in a sense. This whole series is how to live a better life, how to get to the next level, how to get to a place of more happiness and joy. And sometimes, it's chasing an impossible goal. You find the gem along the way. And for me, that was finding balance.